Donald Trump, I've again muted you and fixed you to your chair so that you must listen. We are putting you on trial again for abandoning human civilization.
Now I call the great psychotherapist Sigmund Freud as expert witness.
I will show time clips from the patient and explain what they mean.
Nobody's ever been more successful than me. I'm the least racist person too. There's nobody that's done so much for equality as I have.
These statements indicate a grandiose delusional disorder. His birtherism claims against the previous president and failure to denounce white supremacists don't support this.
I've got the best temperament. And I know what women like.
He will say or do anything for self-aggrandizement. He is abusive of others, displays unbridled hedonism, self-indulgence, pleasure-seeking, and self-gratification.
I've got an easy solution for every problem. I comprehend very well, better than I think almost anybody. Build a wall, cut taxes, stir up the Middle East, throw out the immigrants, and trade wars are easy to win.
Mental incapacity. He does not have empathy or a rough sense of right or wrong. He doesn't deal in facts.
I'm good at war. I know more about ISIS than the generals. Nobody's bigger or better at the military than I am. And come on, little rocket man, I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger and more powerful one.
With these statements, we are looking at the prospect of dangerousness more than mental illness.
Did I mention I ran the Miss Universe pageants, WrestleMania, and The Apprentice, and my inauguration crowd was the largest ever?
A comical obsession with size. Some call these Freudian slips.
Hey, I avoid paying taxes, and that makes me smart. Want to avoid paying anyone? Try bankruptcy. I've done it many times.
Interest only in personal gain. Mr. Trump likely has daddy issues and lack of compassion.
My enemies think they're elite. Ha! I went to better schools than they did. In fact, I was a better student than they were. And I live in the White House, which is really great. You should see Mar-a-Lago.
Many people are unaware of the dangers of narcissism, condescension, exaggeration, lying, fragile self-esteem, us versus them rhetoric this man projects on people he disagrees with.
Anyway, I gave up reading in favor of TV and the internet. I don't trust books or science or history or inconvenient facts. It's those judges and the media and the government and the liberals. They're the real enemy.
Insecurities. Openly hostile to free press and democracy. Cognitive impairment. He cannot grasp public good. Only his base and their grievances. A jealous man.
I have no curiosity about that Russian thing. I like Vladimir. Now there's someone who knows real estate, a real authoritarian. And Fox News, they bring out my real conspiracy passions. I have visions of nuclear war, terrorism, the government taking my guns, and tomato throwers. You know, if you see somebody getting ready to throw a tomato, knock the crap out of them, would you? Seriously, okay? Just knock the hell out of them. I promise you, I will pay for the legal fees. I promise. I promise.
Tyranny is a triumph of narcissism. Consider his admiration of brutal dictators and his circle of family members sitting at his leadership table.
Hatred and prejudice are things we share with millions of Americans. They'll believe anything, and the whole country can't be declared unfit.
He is freezing healing and promoting crisis. This creates a malignant normality. He is creating a collective American malignant psyche. The whole country can't be declared unfit, but he should. I assert that the statements of Trump support my determination that 1. He suffers from narcissistic personality disorder. 2. He has a grandiose sense of self-importance, is preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, or brilliance. He believes that he is special and unique. He obviously requires excessive admiration. 3. Is interpersonally exploitive, i.e., takes advantage of others to achieve his own ends, lacks empathy, being unwilling or unable to recognize or identify with the feelings and needs of others. He shows arrogant, haughty behaviors or attitudes. 4. Further, he suffers from histrionic personality disorder. He has had interactions with others that are often characterized by inappropriate, sexually seductive, or provocative behavior. He displays rapidly shifting and shallow expressions of emotions. 5. He has a style of speech that shows self-dramatization, theatricality, and exaggerated expression of emotion. 6. He is suggestible and easily influenced by others or circumstances. 7. Finally, he falls on the extreme spectrum of narcissism, which is malignant narcissism, meaning he is the least likely to reform his anti-democratic behavior. This is my diagnosis of this man.